Hey, happy Friday to you. It's so good to have you here for a end of the work week edition, a Friday edition of 5 Minutes with Phil. And I am so thankful that you've chosen to tune in here today. Thank you so much for doing so. I want to share a message today, a little devotional, let's call it that, from the book of John, John chapter 16, verse 33. And Jesus makes a statement here that maybe we don't like to hear too much, but it's an important one. It's a very, very, very important one. And I'd like to share that with you here today. So take a look at the screen. Look what Jesus says to his disciples, and I believe it applies to us. He says, I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble. But take heart, I have overcome the world. So, Jesus gives us a reality check. And to be honest with you, if you've been alive for the last number of months, and I assume that you are alive since you're watching this, you've noticed that there's a lot of trouble going on in our world right now. In fact, things are a little chaotic in so many different ways. And there's just a lot of trouble. But let's make this personal. Okay, maybe for you as you're watching, you've been through some stress, you've been through some difficult times, you've been through some hardships, and it has been a very difficult time for you. And you have experienced some crisis and some difficulties. Well, let me tell you, Jesus said that this is going to happen to those of us who identify as his followers. It's going to take place. Now, this should not surprise us, nor should this depress us. We're going to have trouble. And right there, people will hear that verse, and then they'll get mad at God, and maybe even give up on God because that actually happens. But listen to me. Jesus said that our peace, he said, I've told you these things so that in me you will have peace, that we will have peace in Jesus. See, here's the deal, okay? A lot of times we try to find our peace in other places. We try to find our peace in maybe some really good things too. I'm not even suggesting that it's like a sinful choice that you're going to find cheese to find cheese. I'd love to find cheese to find peace. But the key here, pray for me. But the key here is this. All right, we need to find our peace in the Lord. Why? Jesus said it. He said, take courage. Another version says, be of good cheer, because I've overcome the world. And there's no place that we can find peace better than in Christ. Why? Because all these other avenues that we might take and these places that we might go to try and find peace in our lives, they're so temporary. They're so earthly. There's nothing to them. It's all just, it's here today and gone tomorrow. Maybe sometimes it's very ineffective. But Jesus says if you really want peace in your life, that comes through me. And listen, peace is not necessarily the absence of trouble. Peace is not necessarily making your problems go away. Peace is this amazing level of serenity that the Lord can give us even when there are problems taking place in our lives. So Jesus doesn't always make the difficulties go away, but he will give you peace throughout the storm and while the difficulties are there. And so today I want to remind you that we're going to have trouble. We're going to have difficulty. And we're going to be in need of peace. But the only place for you to find that will be in Jesus Christ. Look to him for your peace. And you'll be glad that you did. All right, my time's up. I hope you have a great weekend. God bless you. We'll talk to you later. Bye bye.